We are moving out of the age of the guru and into the age of re-remembrance in ourselves and co-creation and collective creation with each other without hierarchy, and leaning into our individual gifts and the gifts that are amplified by others as well. This is a really beautiful time that we're coming into for those who are feeling that call. And even though right now it might feel like there's a lot of energy and you're not exactly sure where it's going, this is a recalibration period that we're having as a collective. So please lean into the trust of it a little bit. If you've been feeling like an outsider or that you don't quite have your tribe, this is coming to you. It just needed you to show yourself that you could be with yourself first and be okay not being in the societal norms. You were never meant to fit into the societal norms because you were here to let them fall and create your own. Create your own in this new, beautiful, wonderful way. You were always meant to see through the structures of it. You were never meant to fit into it. The reason you never managed to keep that 9 to 5 or fit into those friendship groups is because it's just not for you. We're coming into a different time. We're coming into a time of re-remembrance. And you were brought here for a reason. You incarnated into this exact specific time on earth for a reason, because you are actually here to usher in that change. It's amazing. You're amazing. All of these years of feeling like you didn't quite fit in, feeling like the outsider, or why, it seemed that other people could just get it going in society, they've buried this down way deep. And you have came in with feeling like it's a burden, and for some of your life it has been. Coming in with this deep integrated knowledge, even if you don't consciously remember it all fully, it's going to unravel. But even if you don't consciously remember it all fully, you just knew it wasn't right. You're like, what are we doing? Is everybody asleep here? And it's for a reason. It's literally why you're here. So we're moving out of the age of the guru. We're moving into conscious creation and co-creation. And I just want to affirm to you, and now when I say this, don't get me wrong, there are courses that are so beautiful and really awakening for you. But what I really have the message to share from the main consciousness that I channel, the Etherians, is that who you're trying to become, you're already it. You're already her or him or they or whoever you are already it. And your higher self is watching you unfold this and give this information back to your higher self so they can become their higher self. Because time isn't linear, right? Stick with me. But that higher self, they're already that. You already became it. You already did it. Well done. So you already know whatever you're doing is going to work out because you did it. They're communicating with you all the time. And you're on the right path. It might feel like you're behind right now. I feel like I feel like there's a lot of us who feel like we're behind. We just need to get things moving and we can't get it moving fast enough. It's because we're in a recalibration period. You're not behind. You're perfect. You're perfect. Okay? And just keep flowing with it. Keep trusting it. Keep allowing it to unfold, because it's going to unfold so beautifully. So when I'm talking about courses, coming back to that, and I am neurodivergent, so I will go on 10 topics at once. When I'm talking about courses, they can be so beautiful and they can be so rewarding. But don't get lost in these as well, trying to find yourself, because this is another way that we procrastinate. And it's actually a really sneaky way of the ego procrastinating, because it makes us think, well, hang on, we're doing it in a spiritual way. But deep down, you're still procrastinating. It's still doing a really similar thing to working all those jobs you hated and being too scared to take the leap out of the doorway. So this might sound a little bit cryptic, but just listen and let these words wash over you. Because if you found this, you've more than likely found it because you needed to hear it. So what the Ethereans are really saying right now, as a collective of those who feel like there's so much more to society and that people are asleep, they're saying to trust where you are. You don't need to become perfect. You just need to do it. Let it come out raw. Let it come out unperfect. Let it come out unpracticed. Let it come out unscripted, okay? Whatever that is, apply it to that. And yeah, we're coming into a really, really beautiful time. And I would love for you to trust in yourself some more. And again, this isn't to say don't do that course, but just take it in and see how it really sits with you. And if you're doing it because you feel like you have to, and you feel like you have to become the guru to impart any wisdom, no, you don't. You're a multi-dimensional being already. Like, you just are. And you've more than likely, I'll get onto soul ages in another video, but you've more than likely lived a whole bunch of lives. And if you're finding me here, it's because you've been called to find me. You've actually called it for this information yourself. So I'm actually not really doing anything. You're doing it all. But the reason you've done that is because you already know it. And if you found me again, it's probably because you've had these lives on this planet a whole bunch of times. You've had lives in different star systems a whole bunch of times. And you remember all this knowledge. You might have been an elemental. There's a lot, baby. But anyway, yes, thank you for being here. And just a reminder to be you, because your energy is perfect. When you're in your truth and your reverence and you're trying to become, that becoming it's already made you whole. It's a paradox, I know, but it's already made you whole. Because your higher self, she or he or they're standing up there and they're going, baby, I'm here. Okay? Okay. Okay, sending you love.